What's up, everyone? Happy Power Hour. It is March 13th, Power Hour 2025. Another wild day. The markets. Dow is currently down about 400, NASDAQ down 250, S&P down 50, VIX 24.71, up about 2%. We have a few stocks green. NVIDIA, interestingly enough, is coming up to highs of day, believe it or not. Baidu, Baba, Boeing, MSTR, MU, all in the green. Everybody else in the red. What have I done today? Well, I had a really crappy day trading. Got some bad fills. So it was red there. And then got a full stop on my AM number one. Well, I'm sorry. Actually, before that, I did a one DTE. I did get out of half of it, hit 25% profit target. And then I cut it when price just kept going lower and lower and lower and lower. And so ended up being a $400 loser. Now with this bounce though, probably would have gotten back in the profits, but I put on an AM number one. Let's see. So I put it on. Let me blow this up here. Right about here. Right about here. And had some really nice consolidation. Then it eventually just did this, and I just hit a profit target. And then when it went down here, it stopped it. So, give me a second here. I got to put in my next OCO order. I just hit 20% on my power hour trade. I tell you what, I'm really liking power hour nowadays. Like getting, the last hour and a half of the day, just being able to get such wide iron condors. Man, I've been hitting profit targets quick. Okay, so got that order in. Okay, so then I re-entered a TLC trade or price action iron condor, whatever you want to call it, right about 1206. So right about here. Guess I've been on this move right here. So it had some really nice consolidation here, even though it was still kind of trending down. I was still a little nervous about putting one on when I saw this big down move here and then big down move there. Um, and then when it bounced back up, I started looking at getting in, which I did. And it came down, never really got close to being stopped. And as it started coming back up, I just I just started taking it. Yeah, past 20%, past 40%. Finally closed half of it at 60%. And so I have 5 contracts left. And I got my next profit target at a dollar. And it's currently trading at a buck 50. I'll close 3 of 5 at a dollar. Although honestly, I could probably just take this one to the bell. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just lower that profit target down to like 50 cents. It's 110 wide. And the stop on it is currently at, let's see, the trailing stop's currently at $3.65. So even if it does get stopped there, that's not that bad. Okay, then I entered a power hour trade just because I wanted to get one on. Um, and it was 75 wide. And I entered it right at the bottom of the hour. So right about here. So price has kind of gone up a little bit, but on this down move right here, I hit 20%. So it's all good there. I know that's still setting real perfect. Post a screenshot of that because it's on my other computer. So that's my current power hour trade. So I got an order at $3. And it's currently at 370. Yeah, good question, Kelvin. That is a good question. What about getting in another power hour trade here towards the bottom of the hour? I'll definitely be looking at it. I mean, we'll see what price is doing then. Um, because my current power hour, if I hit 40%, I will only have two contracts left. I could realistically hit 40 and 60 and be done before the bottom of the hour, be out of it, and ready to add another one. So yeah, getting a little bit of back and forth here a little bit with these really wide iron condors is this day has gone from a frustrating one this morning to potentially pretty green for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of see what it looks like here in 30 minutes or less. We'll see, I guess. So here's what both my iron condors look like together. I'll post it. And so there's currently $2,700 of premium left in there. $2,700 left in of premium with an hour to go. So I don't do this. I don't really do this often, but there could be an argument made to just let these cook and not add any more risk. So the break evens on those are 100 points wide. So I could just take my profit targets off, let them cook, keep my stops on. Break evens are 100 wide and potentially gain 2,700 more dollars in an hour. I go to the little set slices, break even. It's down in the corner. Let me see here. Click that little three dot thing right there. Then select set slices, break even. You just set it to the date, which is actually I set it to March 14th. So getting a push up here though. I pull this over here. So right here, Allison, set slices, break even, and select the 14th. There it has your break evens. So if you've got two trades going on at the same time, you just select them all and have your break evens. Oh yeah. Select the get a down move now, which is helping me out. Yeah, select would be because oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Select tomorrow's. So here's what again, it's on my other computer, so I'm just showing you a screenshot, but so there's where I have both trades selected. That's where price is in the middle. And so it's like, do I want to add more risk to this? or just adjust profit targets. So I'm going to adjust profit target down on my power hour trade. Especially getting this little down move right now. Oh, I didn't. You know what I adjusted? I adjusted the trailing stop, not the bummer. I accidentally adjusted the trailing stop and not the profit target. So I just got out of three more at 40%. Bummer. So I got two left. Oopsies. Oh well. Darn it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I got two contracts left. It's sitting dead center, 75 wide. I'll just put my profit target at 50 cents and my trailing stop what it normally would be at 60% target. So it's like $2.20. Let's see. Yeah, if you haven't gotten in a trade though, if you don't have two on like I have, we're getting some nice consolidation here. See how far this down move goes though. I gotta be careful on that. So yeah, I probably would wait and see what this down move does. Let's see. How wide can we get? Got a 23-point expected move. Can get about 50 wide. Yep. Yeah, call premiums have been more this afternoon. It's not too bad there. Price looks like it's resisting coming down. A Wooga style trade on the 40 deltas. Probably wouldn't put it in quite yet, but let's do 55.25. Actually, 55.30. 710. Only risking $620 if you on two contracts. It's not bad either. Again, I would wait and see, make sure price doesn't come down more. Yeah, I used the $4 for power hour, and then if the next price target is like 310, then I would just use a 310 stop. Yeah, so nice consolidation here, though, if you want to jump in a power hour trade. Been in about a 20-point range for about an hour. So I could handle afternoons like this with these wide of iron condors. Yeah, Tesla's pretty low. Take a look at Tesla here. So here's my NTT charts. Yesterday was a good time to get short Tesla on this pull into this candlestick in a downtrend. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and close my lunchtime number one. I've got a profit target at 30 cents. It's currently at 65 cents, five contracts. There's probably just no need to even leave that on anymore. Well, hold on a second here. I guess it really isn't. Yeah, it's not going to take up any strikes. It's all right. And you can still get 50 wide. Mm, it's pretty good right there if you don't have one on. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get in that trade for power hour number two. Filled at 5:05. I was filled at 5:05. So I'll post that in my channel. See you order in. Power hour one, Kelvin, 60% now. Watson, 20%. Nice. This has to be what old power hours were like. I think it comes in cycles, man. Get caught up here. Three there. All right, so far so good. I think we're in the good power hour cycle right now. I mean, here's my honest opinion on tariffs is that eventually I think the stock market will start to ignore it. See, Yoakum, do you include order fees in your tracking list? I just have the fills. I'm not sure if Yoakum's in the live stream. Hour number two looking good so far. Just keep it that way. Currently have an order at 405 to get out of half my power hour number two. It's currently at 465. Got filled at 505 there. Yeah, I was just saying I was saying no, I just put my fills in on that tracking sheet. That's to the extent that I'm tracking just for the sake of time, really. Got an order at 30 cents to close out my last five contracts of lunchtime number one. Man, that's beautiful. It's currently at 35 cents. Oops, somebody used the chat. Yeah, Yoakum, we use the zero DTE chat channel for Power Hour. Yeah, I'm just using my fills. I think my commissions are like 30 cents or something. I've had them lowered so much over the years. You can always haggle down your commission fees. Threaten to go to Tastyworks or Interactive Brokers, even though you know you never would. Wow, Steve's really missing out today. Other than that one little drop in early afternoon, it's been pretty quiet. Knock on wood. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. At least let me hit 20% on my power hour number two before you decide to move down. I don't want to be stopped and then you bounce immediately. S&P, the S&P owes me from yesterday for doing that to me twice. So that is enough down move. Man, I was 25 cents away until this down move. 25 cents from hitting 40% 20%. That's why that 20% is so big. If you can hit that, it's a big difference between scratch trade and a full stop. And now we have an ugly down move. Man, just just needs to stay where it's at, not go any further. Literally was 30 cents away. How much, man? Still a minute and a half left in this bar, so still plenty of time for it to go south. Ugh. I'll go ahead and mute myself. So I don't cuss. It's hanging on. Power hour one, two, number two is hanging on, barely. This little bounce up's helping. It got to my stop was at 810. It got to like 790, 780 right in there. Okay, now it's back to five something, six something. Man, man, oh man. Give me a heart attack there. All right, new bar coming. Let's get a little push back up. Let's go. Push up. I'm gonna go ahead and just close this lunchtime number one out. Trying to anyway. Trump, just be quiet until after 3 o'clock. And it wouldn't take much of a bounce to hit 20% here. Got an order at 405. It's currently trading at 480. Come on, hit me. Hit me, you bad boy. That's a nice green bar. Filled out of half my power hour number two. That's beautiful. Close three more at $3 with a $3 trailing stop. That was beautiful. Well, I think the only I know two. Oh, Canada. That's all that I know. Coming back down again, darn it. This is normally where I would add another iron condor price right here, but not going to today. My stop is at 670. It's currently at $6 on this ugly down move again. Here we go. Lows of day coming. Hold your head above water there, SPX. Um, yeah, that was just a great example though. When I got filled on half yesterday, I got stopped out on full stop and then it bounced. This time today, it probably came within 20, 30 cents and it didn't stop me out. Didn't quite get there. It bounced. I got out of half. So, as frustrating as it can be when you get stopped out and bounce, I think it all evens out over time. Yeah, it looks like it's getting pretty weak here. I'm gonna go ahead and close my final power hour. I'm not even sure which ones these are. Which ones are these? I got two contracts left. Oh, my power hour number one. Let's just look and see where I'm at here. Um, yeah, if it gets down to 55.10, might want to just close. Well, there's only two contracts left. It's currently trading at $1.80. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped. Yep, on my power hour number two. Stopped at 750 with massive slippage. Oh, Jesus. I guess not massive. 75 cents of slippage. Unbelievable. That blows. Long calls are worth nothing. Long puts are worth 10 cents. Yay. Oh, 15 cents. Thank you. So minus $325 for power hour number two. And see, that's where if I don't have the slippage, you could see it'd be about break even. Now it's going to try to stop my last two contracts out at, I could have been out at 80% and out on my power hour number one, but I'm not going to let it hit my stop. I'm just going to close it. A bounce here is really helping it though, because I didn't need to close it there. That's the bounce we wanted. I filled it a buck 90 just to get out of my last two contracts of power hour number one. I don't trust this bounce. And my lunchtime number one is currently at 20 cents on my last five contracts. I don't think I'm gonna enter any more trades. I've got a solid green day here after this wild price movement. What can a guy get? I'm out of everything except for my final five contracts on my 110 wide lunchtime number one. Let's see. Could still get 20 wide. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Could probably do a Wooga style trade though. You may entering a Wooga style trade here. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I have a green day, so I just don't feel the need to put on the risk, I guess. Of course, here again, my power hour number two, I did book 20%, so but it stopped me out and bounced immediately. That's what my Woogas looked like yesterday there, Elliot. Lunchtime number one. It's gonna expire worthless. My last five contracts. That was a 44.75 winner. Power hour number one was a 22.45 winner. And thanks to slippage, power hour number two was a $325 loser. One DTE was minus 400. So TLC was plus 3,445. And net with the $400 losing one DTE plus $3,045. I'll take that. Should have probably closed my one DTE out sooner. It could have been profitable, but oh well. I do not have the MOC number. Yeah, power hour number two. We could have gotten this bounce a little sooner. Living a big green day. If somebody could post the MOC number, that'd be great. Let's take a look. Kind of do a little TLC summary live here since I'm not in anything. Give me a second here. Get into it. Okay. Answer number one, right about here. Oops. So I had a little bit of, I was kind of looking at consolidation here. I think that was like a 30-point range. At the time it was like 100. What was that? 140 wide or something. And then got stopped at right here. So number one got stopped right here. Then it bounced immediately. And then I waited a while, entered number two right about here. So, had some what looked like good consolidation there. And I just skipped out on all my profit targets. Finally got out of half. 142. So right about here. got out of 60%. And then it's going to expire worthless. Power hour entered right at 1:30. So I entered it right about here. My third one. And just through this consolidation here, I've hit 20, 40, and then I think I closed the rest at 80% profit. Entered my fourth one right here. 11 million buy side. That's not very much. And then I got stopped. I booked 20%. Let's see. I booked 20% on this bounce. And then got stopped right there. So definitely had some consolidation today. So definitely could have taken advantage of. This one was tough here. Nice here. Actually, really nice. All of this when you look at it, it's kind of in a 40-point range mostly. So yep, stay up, stay up. See, looks like you probably need it above. Be nice to be above 55.20 for your Woogas. SMCI through lows of day. Coinbase down 7%. Dow down 570. NASDAQ down 400. S&P down 85. Man, when do you buy the dip? I think you probably buy it any time now, huh? We all know it's going to be at highs of day soon. What the hell's going on outside? I got one of my dogs is constantly barking. That never happens. Nice job there, Elliot. So those are all price action iron condors. You're just getting out at 25%, 40%. Mostly, yeah. See, that's not a bad plan. I mean, don't even bother. Just, close it out, take your money, and when you see another good re-entry, just re-enter. Yeah, not a bad plan at all. I've actually thought about that in times of you know, when you're struggling, that might be the thing to do. Just cut, or even if you, depending on how many contracts you're doing, do do 10%, 25% out. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got a retirement account from my education that I haven't. At age 59, I can start withdrawing on it, but it's just sitting there getting about, let's see, it gains about 10 to 11 grand in interest a year. And so I do have the option of rolling it into a IRA, which means I still couldn't touch it until, and it's tax free to roll it over. It'd be tax free until I'm 59 and a half. But I thought I could make this pot of money, but, earn more than 10, 11 grand a year if I just opened another Schwab account and did the rollover and do. I've thought about doing something like you're doing there, Elliot, just doing something a little more simpler, maybe a little less risk. See, I've been out of education since 2019, so it's just been sitting there. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know if you can trade a Roth. I know you can trade a regular IRA in Schwab. It's just, it can be connected. I have a margin account and then I have a IRA account with margin capabilities. You could trade in a Roth IRA because that you can. Although part of me wants to just keep it in a regular so I don't want to necessarily draw from it. I just want it to grow. And I know I can grow it um, faster than 10 or 11,000 a year. Something I've been kicking around. Because when you paper trade, they give you like a margin account and an IRA account. So that's essentially what I would be setting up for myself. Because my regular account, I, you can withdraw that at any time. And but my IRA, if I could roll it into an IRA, then I just don't touch it and just grow it. Well, other than that little down move there, not a bad power hour, really. Yeah, paying taxes sucks. Getting a little bounce in here to the close. Get above 20 for your Woogas. There you go. Overall, pretty good day. There it is, getting a little more of a bump up. It's really going to help the expiring Woogas. There is the bell. 55, 21, 21. All right. Good day. Good day. That is a wrap. Tomorrow morning, Steve will be with you. And then I'll be back for Power Hour with Steve. So, everybody have a good night. And we'll talk to you later. Peace.